Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you today? Welcome, Aquarius family. I hope all is well with you. I hope everybody's been making plans for their futures and forging through. I hope so. Talk to me. Now, you know how I insist that we focus on our breathing. I know you get tired of hearing it, but it really plays a big deal with the energy. So please inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and leave all the garbage at the door before coming into our realm. Garnetqueentarot realm. Visitors, thank you. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by the channel. Cross watchers, everyone. We want to have a positive energy. It helps us so much. You have no idea. Positive energy is a big deal. It's a big deal. Because, sometimes portals and passageways are blocked because so much negative energy is coming in. You don't get the truth, the positivity of the messages. That's what we're working on. We're traveling through. Right now, you have just entered a zone where we are inspired to rise, Garnetqueentarot. And I want you to be able to focus and manifest the feeling as to what it is you're seeking. What is it that you're seeking? Ask yourself. Because when you can focus directly on what you need to know, a lot of times it helps with revealing your true message. And that's what I want you all to do. I want you to be able to focus on what answers you want. What questions do you have? We're going to travel through different realms as we're doing this. I just want people to start getting aligned and in tune with their real feelings. Sometimes things come out that you didn't even realize. Sometimes you start hearing things, your intuition, you start getting more in tune with it and listening. And that's important for us moving forward. We're going to be aligned with what we're meant to be revealed, what's meant to be revealed for us. That's what the focus is. I always like the Nine of Wands. That card is nice. That card is very nice. And let me see, I'll do that. And then I want to have an oracle message. All will be revealed. All will be revealed to us as we continue to sort through everything. So I hope you guys have, there's so much stuff going on. You guys be safe out there, okay? Aquarius, really, be safe out there. Take the time to pay attention and be aware as to what's going on, what it is that you're seeking. Listen. A lot of times we talk, but we don't listen. Aquarius, you're guilty of that as well. Because sometimes you don't hear other people. You only hear yourself. Because you could zone out people like nothing. Like it's not even a big deal. You get me with that. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's see. Gosh, we got of course, we got the Tower. We got the Nine of Wands. We have the Six of Cups. Dramatic changes coming in your life for real. And you've been wanting this for a minute, Aquarius. Serious changes are coming about. And you are reflecting. You are just reflecting on everything. This is you traveling through your life, traveling through. You have had so much turmoil. You have had so many ups and downs. It's like just frustration, wanting to give up. You felt deflated and defeated at times. Sometimes it was even a dark cloud. It's just it's just so many things change so quickly in such a short span of time that you had to train yourself to adapt, to be more flexible in certain situations and go with the flow. Even though you were confused, you weren't sure if that was the right thing to do, it just happened and you had to adapt. And that happens a great deal in life. We have to adapt. It's so much turmoil going on in this world right now. Just chaos back and forth. Pay attention. Haven't you seen a lot of things different? It's like some of us are emotionless when it comes to other people. It's like it doesn't even feel real. And you have to adapt to it. Because whatever it is that we are all going through right now, whatever phase, whatever cycle, it's transitional, transformational. It's something that will shake the very ground you walk on. That's why a lot of people are on their knees more and talking to their source more and having faith more, because the enemy is real. And you have experienced it, Aquarius. And then you step back and you reflect on your life, what you've gone through, where you've been, how you got through, who was there for you, who was not supportive. So many transitions take place that this is the rude awakening for you to recognize who was and should be important in your life, who is important in your life. And you love to give. You give of yourself. You give. And you want to embrace family. You're recognizing the importance, because here today, gone tomorrow, we don't know what tomorrow holds. So we have to relish and have gratitude and appreciation for today. And you are learning to do that, Aquarius. You're getting more in touch with yourself. You are going around and you're asking for forgiveness from people that you were not there for yourself. You are recognizing in this time who you are and what you need to do. You're giving more, you're caring more, you're more affectionate, your tone is softer. You're growing. That's complete growth right there. And that's a good thing. That's really a good thing. Like I tell you, before you used to, like with the Nine of Wands, before you used to look at the fact that you've come from here, and you would turn around and reflect back and say, I feel exhausted, I'm tired, I'm just overwhelmed. Am I getting any traction? Am I getting anywhere? Am I growing in the right direction? So you stop and you reflect. You think about everybody in your life. You think about everything in your life. What's important, what you want, how you can get closer to your source, who needs to be around you and who you need to eliminate, who's sincere and who's not. Is this job for me? I just want to be by myself sometimes. Of course, you have so many discussions with yourself about yourself and moving forward. And as you continuously look back, you start to recognize that, hey, I was here and now I'm here. Like I tell people, when I look at the Nine of Wands card, I always emphasize to people that you see where you've come from, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? It's 9 of Wands, but you see the 6, that's what you've already accomplished. That's what you've already achieved in your life. You've gone through some stuff, but you have some milestones as well. So then, tired and frustrated and just looking, you finally realize that you have come across through so many storms in life, gone through terrain, rough terrain, and you're still standing. And 6 wands you've already taken up. So that means that's your distance. So with you holding that wand, this is like the 7th wand, right? You only got 2 more to go before you reach where you need to be. But because you're exhausted and you're tired and you're reflecting, you're thinking you haven't gone anywhere. But when you stand up and you count and recognize all the hurdles you have already jumped over in your life, you recognize the fact that I have come further than I have to go. And you're holding the 7th wand in your hand. So that's amazing. And that's when you stop at 7 to reflect and say, dang, it's always when you're the closest to achieving your goal do you reflect more on where you've been, because it's like, it's tiresome. But Aquarius, I'm here to tell you, you don't have that far to go. You're already achieving goals along the way. You're not at your bare minimum. Just stick that 7 in the ground for another part of your foundation and keep going. You only got 2 left. Come on. Don't give up. I know the road seems rocky at times. Seems really tiresome. But you know what? It's going to pay off for you in the end. Like I said, you're a giver. You're a giver. Archangel Michael is with you now. Even though you can't see it, I am actively working on this situation. I am here and helping you. The angels are letting you know that no matter what you experience in your life, you're going to get through this. And you're not alone. You're not alone. Sometimes people do things and they think, it's just me. It's all, but no. It's only just you if you want it to be. You are strong. You know, once you get through things, the anger, the frustration, the overwhelming feeling, you're going to recognize your contributions and how important you are to your family, to your friends, to this world. Aquarius, you're an artistic being. You're a creative being. And you bring light in darkness. And sometimes you just can't see that. Look at that, words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. You know, when you get mad at some of the things you say, or if you're frustrated, nothing negative should be said. When you're going through this process, you have to accept the fact that there are going to be hurdles to jump over. There are going to be mountains to climb and valleys. Okay? But it doesn't mean you can't get over the hump. Think about it, how many cycles and phases were crazy to you? Look at the tower, right? All the cycles, everything falling apart. Nothing is as we thought. Just chaos and immediate change. Sometimes it feels like you're all alone, but you're not, because you're still standing. If you were all alone, you probably wouldn't have made it back. But because of your strength, your tenacity, and your faith, you got through. I'm not saying that you got to be giddy and happy all day long. I'm saying that when things turn on you, tables turn on you, and you have to give more energy than you thought to do something else to stay afloat, it allows you the opportunity for immediate change. Because when these things happen, it makes you feel defeated. It's exhausting. You're trying to catch your breath and stay afloat. You got to deal with children. You got to deal with relationships, the job, the boss, everything. We're human beings, especially. Like someone said to me, could you imagine that out of 365 days, somebody wants to give me 14 days off for the whole year? 2 weeks vacation? You know, we, of course, need that time to replenish, to reorganize our thoughts, our mission, our goals, our purpose. And it throws you off when you don't have sufficient time. That's why you got to utilize those 2 days wisely that you get off. Some people work and they work 40 hours in 4 days. Some people work 36 hours. Whatever it is that you're working toward and you have to adapt to it and stay positive through it. Some people just want the 5 days, 8 hours a day, and that's sufficient for them. Plan accordingly and figure out what you want, because you're not somebody that wants to work for people for the rest of your life. You want to relax. You're somebody that could go to an island and live remotely and come back and forth as needed if. So make sure that no matter how many days you have off in a year, make sure that year reflects you taking time out for you. On your days off, doing what you have to do, being comfortable, relaxing, you need that to continuously replenish yourself. It's like you're a seed and you have to be watered every day or at least every other day. So don't regret the hurdles, because you gain a lot of experience through them, under them, above them. And that experience is enabling you to continue to stay strong in your mind, in your thoughts, in your actions, so that you could accomplish what it is you're seeking. Aquarius, you will achieve your goals. You may not always be the swiftest, but you'll get the job done eventually. Believe that. So don't give up now. You know, time is not always on our side, and we have to live in the now. Enjoy life now. So don't doubt yourself. You can see the exhaustion on your face with the Nine of Wands. You could see how you're overwhelmed. But even with the Six of Cups, you see how you have blended in and transitioned and more relaxed now and giving of yourself, giving of things. You like sharing what you have with others. So you have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Speak positive words daily. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you attract for yourself and others. So that's why they're telling you to focus more when you speak and you collaborate. Don't say, woe is me. Say, I'm going through some hurdles right now, but I'm going to get through it. I'm in pain right now, but I'm going to heal. Always have a positive resolution for any grievance that you have. You know, I was in an abusive relationship, but you know what? I was able to get out alive. I'm going to be okay because I'm still alive. This guy really likes me, but I'm not sure because of all that I've been through if I can deal in another relationship. You know what? I'm going to give it a try, because it's better to try and fail than not try at all. I don't know if I could pass this exam, but I don't see why I wouldn't pass it because I studied for it. So I just hope that the information is retained. I retain the information because I studied hard for it. Anytime, it's like two punches, one from the enemy and one from your support. So when the enemy punches at you, your support comes back in. And that's how you stay afloat. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Left punch. He said, I'm not his type. I'm not the woman for him. Right punch. But that other guy really likes me. So you know what? This just wasn't meant to be. Left punch. He's an alcoholic and he drinks a lot. Right punch. But your good thing about it is he's willing to go to get help. He's going into therapy. He's going into rehab. He's going to get help. And I'll make sure of it. Anytime you experience something that's making you think on a negative level, switch it up by adding something positive to it to eliminate the negative. When you have positive juices flowing, you see clearly, you want more, you achieve more, and you feel better about yourself. And that's what you need to work on, Aquarius, because people will always come at you, whether it's through envy. And you see, you have to calm down with sharing good news all the time with everybody. Stay positive. Unless you'll, to them and to who you're sharing with, it appears that you're showing off. It's not that, you're just letting people know you can do it too. No. To them, when you say, oh, I just got a jet ski, or I brought a new car, oh, I got through with my house, I have a nice mortgage, or I just refinanced, whatever it is, you're excited about it. You want to share it with people. But as you grow, Aquarius, you're going to realize everybody that smiles at you is not your friend. And some people wish bad on people because they feel bad about themselves. When, like sometimes celebrities will go into their old neighborhoods to say hi and let people know I haven't changed. I'm still the same. I'm straight from the hood with you guys and things like that. People say, what are you coming here to do, to show off, to let us see all the stuff you got, hating? That's what they do. And it's not saying you think you're better than anybody else. It's just that people become frustrated with their own lives when they don't achieve their own goals. They talk a good game, but not everybody applies instant action to anything. So you have to stay positive regardless. You have to watch your words and speak positivity over your life, over your business, over your children, over your life. And it's hard and difficult, but we talking privately. We're in the realm of Garnetqueentarot. You're going to have to recognize that when you grow and you continuously strive upward, like the mentality of crabs in a bucket, you will encounter that. Because the same people you used to share stuff with, if you started elevating above them, some of them grow accordingly in their own fields and they're doing well and happy, while others may not be doing as well and start hating on you. You know how many experiences people have had of people come in and they rob them and they do these type of things, not knowing that it's their friend that's behind it. That's why I tell you, be aware, be alert. Don't be so boastful with things, meaning no harm to others, but in turn, it actually is harming them because they feel less than. Sometimes you do things and people are inspired by you. Wow, Aquarius did this, Aquarius did that. Good for them. Those are people that care. That's your support system. Then it's people like, Aquarius think they all of this and all of that. We all from the same neighborhood. Don't act better than us. That's another version. There's some that that feel inspired to get their task done. And they look at you, yeah, with a little envy, but not with hatred. Not with wishing you bad. Just pushing them to do more. And Aquarius, you like to share your good fortune. Just be careful who you share it with. Okay? This here is saying, if I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. Now, of course, that's a lost relationship. And the person is admitting that they didn't step correctly. And they're saying they can't express themselves properly when it comes to you. They wish they could go back and say it differently. They say, I need to hold back my true feelings for you. That's up to you, Aquarius, because this person is really feeling you. And will this pain ever stop? Okay. Aquarius, someone walked out of your life because you didn't handle things properly. So it's you. If I could go back into time, I would handle us differently. You, Aquarius, was somewhat detached from this person, and you're trying to explain to them that you don't express yourself correctly. I can't express myself. They said, you're saying I need to hold back my true feelings for you. So you never really told them truthfully how you felt. And that conversation wasn't had because you know, you don't always want to, you're not always the most romantic. You don't always want to pour your heart out to people, you know? You figure, I'm saying, we together, but you hold back sometimes. And will this pain ever stop? And I think both of you are experiencing pain in this relationship because they care about you and you care about them. But some of the things that you did was not okay. Was not okay, Aquarius. It was not okay. And you're feeling pain because they're not part of your life and you want them to be. So you're being open now and you're sharing your feelings with them and letting them know, I care about you. You don't know, you really fight with your thoughts to say the right words so they come out the right way. But you have never been completely good at that. So you may stumble the words a little bit, but you don't mean harm. But back previously, you recognize your mistakes and the things that you did and you want to correct them because you do care about the person. So the love is there. It's just you got to have a different approach right now. You got to approach this individual on a different level. So, Garnetqueentarot here saying, be inspired to rise, Aquarius. Get more aligned with your feelings because you're doing a lot of reflection right now and you're measuring your growth and you could see where you started and you could see where you're going. You know the track that you're on, and little by little, you're achieving your rewards every step of the way. But it's a process to it. You're exhausted from it, but you're starting to recognize more and more each day that you're on the right track. You know that some people can't be in your life on a regular. Some people are only meant to be with you for a season and a reason, and you're supposed to pick the message up from it and keep it moving. When you're climbing up, it gets lonely. And people that are not on that level or hate that you even reach that level will hate on you, whereas some will support and love you. So be able to pick your circle of friends and know the direction that you're going in and recognize that it may not be your fault, but you all excited and happy about your good fortune and you're telling it to people that by some reason can't feel the same way because of where they are. So they're looking at you as being boastful, trying to rub it in their faces versus you just excited and thought they was your friends and you wanted to share. But you have to be tactful in how you share things, and not everything you gain is meant to be shared. Pick and choose what you share, not where people will look at you and just hate on you. I mean, you see some of the videos and somebody will stand up, rap videos, and somebody will stand up there and they holding all this money. There are people that are struggling to pay their light bill, their water bill. And one part of them may be like, yo, that's good, that's great. And the other part is like, I wish I could just take that money from just showing off and trying to make us feel less than. That's not the case. But it's like, look at what I got. Look at what I got. And not everybody takes that well. Anyway, Garnetqueentarot here, wishing you guys, Aquarius, the very, very best. I hope this message came clear for you. And don't feel guilty or shame for who you are, especially if you're working hard and putting that sweat equity in there. You deserve the very best because you earned it. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for visiting the channel. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing your messages. Till we meet up again, take care. Garnetqueentarot, where we're inspired to rise. Talk soon.